Alright, gang. So basically what I wanted to make this video about is just kind of my state of making videos for YouTube and stuff like that. I've found that I almost kind of prevent myself from actually making shit I want to make constantly, and it's very frustrating. Especially if you look back at my older videos, I have this strive for some kind of like quality or over exerting myself in like editing or just the idea of the video or what have you. I think too much about it, and it's very frustrating and it's annoying because the solution has become so clear to me. The solution has become so clear to me that it makes me look back and be like, I wasted so much time worrying about like posting the right thing or not posting something that I ended up just putting myself in like a trap, which is just fucking stupid. Recently, well, not like 5 months ago, I really wanted to commit myself to uploading weekly. I wanted to get something out constantly for the sake of getting something out. And I didn't even stop to think like if what I was producing is really what I want to produce. I want my output on YouTube to be stuff that like actually like I am interested in and stuff that colors me in as a person. And I think the best way to go about it would be to upload in a consistent manner to try to gain traction, but while doing so create something that I want to create and that I'm proud of, but also something that doesn't strain me too hard. A video I put out very recently that I love so much is the Gary's Mod multiplayer experience, which is like a 40-minute video of me just going into Gary's Mod and meeting insane people and doing just stupid shit. And I'm really proud of that video. I really like that video. It hit everything I want. The thumbnail's great. It's the perfect length. The editing is, for the skills I possess, it's very good. And I'm very proud of it. But the thing is, that video took me so fucking long. I had a job where I worked at a movie theater and the shifts were like late in the night. So I would get in at 5 or 6 and then I would be leaving at 1 in the morning, 1 or 2 sometimes. And by that point, 1 or 2 in the morning, and you've already had caffeine at 12 o'clock, like you're up. So I would play some Gary's Mod and I would record, and then I didn't think it was anything. And then some funny shit happened that's in the video, and I was like, oh, I can make a video out of this. So the recording process was extremely long. And then the editing process was also extremely, extremely long because I wanted to do all these crazy things with it. If I was smart and I wanted to do this video and maintain a consistent stream of uploads, I would just make videos like this and about topics I'm interested in or things I actually want to talk, like something I can be proud of because it's my actual opinion, it's my actual belief. It's not just junk I'm putting out there. Again, not that what I'm putting out there is junk. I feel like I see now what I would much rather be doing compared to limit myself on making videos. I can put out so much more than I am. I can make lower effort videos and still have as much happiness and proudness over it as a good video like that Gary's Mod video. And it just comes specifically from what I choose to talk about and whether it's something that I actually agree with or something I've been thinking about. Like if the topic's good, then I can be as proud of videos like this as videos I pour my heart and soul into. And beyond that, making videos like this that are way easier to edit and stuff like that will give me a stream of things to constantly have coming out while I work on like effort-filled longer video, like stuff I really, really want to make. I guess what I'm trying to get across is hopefully people can relate to the fact that I have this like thinking problem where I think about the thing so much and the process and this and that I get lost in that itself rather than think about just the outcome, rather than just thinking about, oh, this is what I want, so I just have to do this. My last 3 videos, it was really just kind of by chance that I got them together in a succession where I could upload them like 1 week, 1 week, 1 week. I mean, the last video I did was a recording from fucking years ago. And I just used it because it was all the footage I had that week. And there's no need. There's no... Not that I'm not proud of the video, because a part of me did like the idea of going back into this archive footage and then, you know, polishing it up and just making a fun video where I can peer back into, you know, like, that was recorded while I was in early high school, so it's kind of like editing an old family movie, kind of. But to have had to make it was by choice, but not completely. Like, it was also, part of it was like, I need to get something out for this week, when really the thought process should be, I want to put something out there this week. Let me think about some ideas and stuff like that. Let me toss around some things I've been thinking about, and let me create something new this week for the sake of creating something and getting something out there. And I can have all these side projects and longer things and things I'm very passionate about that I can do on the side while I also do these lower minimal edit kind of videos. Uh-oh, phone's going off.
Yo, what's up, gang? We're at work. Not this work. We don't talk about that work. So basically, after I got my phone call, the last entire half of my video got corrupted. So that's why we're coming in from this crazy new angle. I hope my boss doesn't get back while I'm recording this. Basically, what I said in the last part of the video that you guys can't see was that I always, for some reason, put videos in this style, down on some kind of scale in my brain on how worthy the video is of my time, just based on production value and shit like that, when literally the whole point of YouTube used to be that there was no production value and it was just people on a fucking camera. But it was always just a stigma that I had for some reason, that was lesser for some reason to not put out a highly edited video or something like that. Or it was some kind of, I guess I thought that it kind of it was intertwined in my head with slop content, which is you can have a video where you're actually talking from the heart about things you're interested in or things you're educated in, and it won't be slop. But if you're just putting yourself in front of a camera and basically saying nonsense and just saying stupid shit and actually yapping from the bottom of your soul, then that might be, that's slop. But that's obviously not what I'm doing. I feel like any normal person will see that's not the intention of the video, obviously. So there was this imaginary limiting factor in my head, basically, for my own YouTube output for no reason. I was like, oh, I can't make these style videos, these are lesser. Which is just, I can't believe I thought like that. My YouTube feed is only videos with a couple thousand views and people just talking into their camera like this. People I've never heard of. There's one guy that I'm subscribed to and I watch all his videos whenever they come out. This guy named Kaz Sesno. And that guy really inspired me because everything he talks about, you can tell he's educated and he's deeply passionate and cares about the musical artists he talks about, or when he talks about different techniques. There's one video he did talking about how Kurt Cobain uses different modes in music rather than scales. I hope I'm not butchering that that's what it was about. I have a very limited musical vocabulary because I'm just getting into playing instruments and shit. But it's really interesting to have just this guy who makes music, but then on the side he just records himself like this and talks about things he's thinking about or things he's educated himself on. And to me, I get as much enjoyment out of watching his songs or his covers and then the videos of him talking about ideas and concepts, which I'm sure he's not even trying to do. But if I can gain that much enjoyment from just simple sit down videos like that, then somebody else could benefit I do from his videos, from a video like this, just talking about something I'm generally interested in or know a specific thing about, just simple shit like that. I don't know if I kept it in the video or not, but when I talk about overthought when it comes to YouTube, I'm not fucking joking. The overthinking was crazy. Everything had to be this big edited production for no reason. When I wanted to start uploading weekly, I didn't scale back the editing at all. I just kept it the same, which led me to not have shit I recorded and then have to dip into archives. Like I had mentioned in the video, in the other part, it's not that I didn't want to make that video of old footage. It's just, like, I almost, like, forced myself into, like, a corner with it, instead of just creating it because I wanted to create it at the time. Like, it was a little bit of that, but not as much as it should have been. So I don't know. I guess I'm just taking YouTube, like, way less fucking seriously and just making whatever it is that I want to make. Sorry, my screen just died. But no, I really just do want to make whatever I want to make, whether it's simple like this, just sit down, talk, straight to the point, or it is like an edited, like, fully, like, long thing. I also, like, I don't know. I also have formed the opinion now that it doesn't even fucking matter. Like, it matters in the sense that I want to be able to gain some kind of audience to eventually do stuff like music or, like, I guess, like, work with other people. Like, the dream is to just become somebody's fucking editor, never have to show my face, edit on a fucking laptop, can do whatever I want with my day instead of being at a job like I'm at now. That's kind of the end goal, right? For me personally. So the solution would be to just get some fucking clout. I hated that I said that. But, like, seriously, like, just gain some kind of audience in some way. Preferably people who are interested in the same things as me and, like, will like the things that I output. Like, again, literally just thinking about the process so much compared to the outcome that I wanted. If any of you have experience in dealing with this type of thinking, because this video is about my struggle with this and, like, YouTube and how just, like, stupid it was, but it is a problem that pops up in other places in my life, obviously. I mean, if anybody has similar experiences to this thinking thing, especially with being creative in any way, shape, or form, leave it in the comments, because that would be cool to hear. I mean, if this video reaches literally anyone. But, yeah, I mean, I guess I gotta get back to this fucking shift. As a long-haired white dude in a white t-shirt once said. That's pretty much it. See ya.